Heyo, welcome back. Let's kick this off with some accidents. Rude. Ooh, we be sliding there. Good dodge, good dodge. I wonder if these people know the track is, you know, wet. Boom! But he just died. Damn near anyway. Ooh, another one, same spot. Hitting the brakes in the water is not a good idea. That's what happens. It'll kick you to the right instead. Yeah, sitting on the track. And that's why you shouldn't be sitting on the damn track. At least he didn't pull out in front of him, that's good. Oh, ass packed him. Not nice. Downright rude. Oh, speaking of ass packing, but he came in, huh? Ooh, that's going to cost like $1 or $2. Another one. Ooh. A lot of accidents happening down the same spot. Another one coming here. Ooh. Oh! Oh, boy. That hurt. Boop. Alright, accidents are fun, but let's get to the race. 15 minutes, Virginia in the rain, 100%. Starting in 7th place. On the green and black guy there. I got bumped there. As you can see, the view from the inside isn't as delightful as from the outside and ahead, or above, where you can just kind of see everything. In here you can't see a whole lot of everything, except I know there's a guy faster than me. Yep, get past me there, buddy. Good. You can always hear the Ford revving the engine. It's got a nice loud one. Sounds really nice, I gotta admit. See, you can't see a damn thing. Where's the turn? Where's the turn? Oh, missed it. 1X. Boom. Good start. So far, so good. We're still sitting in 7th place. First lap, trying to get some laps in. Ooh, she's squirrely. Plenty of water on the track. Trying to avoid it where I can. You don't really get the traction when you get into the pavement, but those puddles, no, you're not getting traction. You hit the throttle in those, or lock the brakes in those, and you're doing funny things. Nothing ideal either. Right, lap time, 2:22.007 for that one. 2 minutes, 22 seconds, 007 for the first lap. The Rain Masters at Virginia. Anybody that's willing to go side by side on me, I'm pretty much just going to let go by. This is wet and squirrely, we're all over the place. I can't, risk side by side racing because somebody's going to take somebody out. Simple as that. Every section of the track is so much slower. It's quite an adaptation to get used to. I mean, I actually haven't rode GT3s on this track at all, even dry, let alone wet. But it was cool. I've done the track, I've done the Mazdas on this track and stuff, so I do have experience on the track and know it decently. But I am absolutely loving this Aston Martin Vantage, I gotta say. I also have the Corvette Z06, I love that. But in my league, I've been using the Aston Martin and repping Aston Martin. So. Ooh, we're squirrely again. So the good thing about the Aston Martin, though, is when I get those squirrelies like that, I can recover them usually. Ooh, watch out, buddy. Coming through. Meep. When I get the squirrelies like that in the Aston Martin here, I can usually recover them. In the Z06, I tend to just get tossed. Spun off track, whatever. I will say, I do go a little bit faster in the Z06. But at least for now, I'm absolutely loving this Aston Martin. And I'm enjoying trying it out in different situations, getting used to it more and more so I can make it work for me better. Because, yeah, like I said, I'm liking it. I mean, we don't have it driving on here because I don't drive with one in races, except on Nürburgring until I learn that track. Yes, I use one there, but that's the only place. Anyways, what you can't really tell is, if you're not a racer, that most of these puddles are directly in the freaking driving line. So, yeah, we're making a lot of adaptations. We're not taking the most ideal routes through everything here because we want to hit the pavement rather than the water. So we'll take less ideal routes through areas. Not always though, as you saw. I mean, I cut the corners there and drove through the puddles. I also am a whole lot slower than the top three guys. Get up the throttle, let's go. Giddy up. And I might not be as fast as the top three guys, and I'm well aware of that, but at the same time, slow is smooth and smooth is fast, and that definitely it's true in the rain. Driving in the rain, yeah. I'm not going ultra fast, but as you can see, as we just went by there was several guys in the pits. Attrition is absolutely a thing, so I might be a little bit slower, but if the guys ahead of me that are going faster are taking each other out or wrecking themselves, well, all I gotta do is stay on the track and keep putting in my times that I'm doing. I'll gain a spot here, I'll spot there. I started in 7th place. My goal is to finish in the top 5. Because the strength of the field is actually really low. Or quite low, I wouldn't say really low, but it is low. I think it's about 200 lower than me. There is a couple A-class guys in the race, and a fair bit of guys that have decent I ratings, but there's a few people that are very low. Like, we got a couple 400, 500, and 600 I ratings and stuff in here. So basically, when I was qualifying, my goal was to just get ahead of them. I didn't want to qualify too far in the front, because I know I don't have pace to stay up there, and I didn't want to be wrecking out or wrecking anybody else out. So I was really happy when I was starting in 7th position. 7th of 19 at that, yeah. Now, I will say, viewer-wise, that these longer stretches when there's not a whole lot of racers around me is the boring part to watch. I totally agree. I could cut it out, but I'm not going to. I like to show the entire race. And at the same time, I will say, though, those boring parts for you guys is the most... I love it. It's the best for me. I can just kind of get my own zone, do my own thing. I don't have pressure in my mirrors. I'm not trying to follow anybody. I'm not worried about anybody wiping out, taking me out ahead of me, whatever the case may be. So the boring racing is the enjoyable racing, basically. Gained a spot in the pit as I went by the pits there, as there was a guy in, so I'm now sitting in 4th place. And I haven't been calling out my lap times, but they had gotten steadily better so far. I think I was 2:20 at the beginning or something, and then I got down to 2:14 and 2:12, 2:11. I hit a 2:10 last lap. 2:10, 2:38 is what I'm looking at. I believe that is actually my fastest race. Pretty positive, actually. Now we can see on the mini-map in the bottom right down here that I'm not actually that far behind. And there's 3 guys ahead of me, several seconds for damn sure, but... I am obviously off pace, but it's kind of nice to be able to, you know, at least not only be on the lead lap, but relatively close to the top of this. And like I said, there is a couple A-class drivers in here, so... Stay in the driest area as I can, just keep putting in my lap times, that's all I'm trying to do. Hope that people ahead of me make mistakes. There's 3 of them in the racing tight together, so there's absolutely opportunity ahead. It's crap weather, anybody tries pushing, especially with heavy traffic around, not heavy traffic, but traffic around, in all this rain, it's easy to wipe out. So basically what I'm going to want to do is stay as close as I can to them to ensure that I can capitalize on if they do wipe out. And I'm right behind the guy now because he wiped it. I was not close enough to capitalize and pass him, though. But we here. Leader seems to be gapping the second place guy now, too. Dead Bonds Racing. What a nice paint job. Happens to be the owner and founder of Dad Bod's Racing Team driving right now, Mr. Ross Boudreau himself. You guys should feel like this is a good treat then. I'm gonna be full of shit. Oh, there's third spot. He made a mistake. I capitalized. Let's fucking go. Can I hold him off? That's the real question. I do know he's a lot faster than me. Oh no, there's my fastest lap right there. 2:10.563. Oh wait, did I already have one better than that? Oh, I don't think so. I think that was my best lap. He's right here with me. He's getting a much better run through that whole section than I did. So, you're actually going to see me let off a little bit here. Right here, yeah. Let off, go, go, go. Okay, I'll tuck him behind. And it is the last lap, but he's a lot faster than me. And I'm just kind of hoping that he's going to make a mistake. And boom, there's a guy on the left. I get a spot right there. Number 2 was already off. Hell yeah. Alright, so now I'm running third. I did let this guy go, and I'm going to try to run him down now, but I don't anticipate being able to run him down, because like I said, he's been way faster than me the whole race. Oh yeah, he's just gapping me right away, look at this. Bye! No. Gas too early. Hit the curb. Come on around. Let's go. Big gap behind me. Okay, we're good. Man, I was doing so good. I didn't spin out once the entire race. And then I get down to the last possible section. 2:19. Alright, that is the end of the race. Hell yeah! Third place finish. What's up? Alright, so the results from the Rain Master Challenge by Podium 1 was at Virginia International Raceway. It was the GT3 cars. I was using my Aston Martin Vantage. And I got a third place finish. Hells to the yeah, started in 5th place. Man, that was actually a lot of fun. All right, so the results were my safety rating increased plus 0.03, and my I rating increased plus 48. The strength of the field was only 665, so let's face it, it was pretty low. That was also my first ever driving a GT3 in the rain period, let alone in a race. And yeah, no, it was awesome. I was very happy with it. I just kind of took it easy and was hoping that a lot of people kind of crashed out, and a lot of people did crash out, and I almost took myself out at the end also. But we didn't. We got there. We got to the end. We finished third. Grabbed a friggin' podium. Hells to the yeah. All right. Hope you liked it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.